It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Minnesota Vikings. Hello to everyone watching. Joined by Brock Heward up here in the booth, I'm Kate Scott. And in a while, we're going to find out the answer to a question that fans have been asking for nearly half a year at this point. Who is going to represent this conference in the Super Bowl?
All of these coaches and players preach all season long, never look ahead. You can't do it, right? You've got to focus so much on the present. But you know that every man out there is so aware of what's on the line today, where they could be playing in 2 weeks. It's going to be a game-long challenge, no question, to keep the focus on the right here and the right now. Once you've got a win iced away, well, then you can start entertaining those Super Bowl thoughts and those Super Bowl realities.
The kickoff for the Vikings.
4 quarters between one of these teams and a spot in the Super Bowl. The NFC Championship is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Well, here comes their offense to begin the drive, and in the middle of all of them, oh yeah, there's the focal point of their game plan, their quarterback.
This is one of those fine lines as you take the field as a quarterback. You know that your play is going to be so important to find a way to win. It always is in postseason football, but you can't put too much pressure on yourself. You got to go out there, you got to cut it loose, and most importantly, you got to lead your men.
Oh, just a yard shy of midfield, 1st and 10. Mayfield now off the play action. It's a big strike downfield to Anguka. No yak this time. They got on him quickly, down at the 32-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup, and that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Tampa Bay.
Irving on the inside give. He's got it in the red zone. And he gets this forward to the 19. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
13 more yards. That's another Buccaneers first
I
down.
want to drain some of the excitements of the noise from the home stadium. It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
From the red zone on first. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance. And that defense is going to have to key. This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Baker now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. But they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game. And that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
Have to come up with an unlikely 15 here on 3rd and goal.
Good. 180.
3rd and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it down to the 8-yard line. The Vikings call timeout. It'll be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
4th down and goal.
On 4th down, the Buccaneers trying to put 3 on the board with Chase McLaughlin. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Pressure coming from the right edge, and they block it.
We could say they picked a great time to block the kick. Let's be honest. Any time is a great time to get through and block one. It really rewards the effort that those special teamers put in each and every time out. It might not always get noticed, but it sure does there. Big time.
McCarthy throwing right away. Has a man, Justin Jefferson. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
We're 1 quarter into deciding who's going to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from US Bank Stadium after the break. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They've got a first to begin the frame. On play action now, McCarthy. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
All still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy has some daylight through the 40, and he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Hey, one thing I learned from the late great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
It's a gain of only 1. Still 3 yards to go here on 4th down. McCarthy to throw for it. They're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs instead, they pick up the first.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Straight ahead they go with Jones. He's going to bring this down to their 35. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's another Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
We are still scoreless in this one as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More coming your way from US Bank Stadium after this. They just keep working it forward early. We've got 1st and 10 now from the 35. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. So through some pretty blatant interference, he found a way to make the catch for the 1st down, Brock, and they can decline that penalty.
You know what you don't find in the NFL, Kate? You don't find receivers that aren't hungry. When that ball's in the air, they want to eat, and they will fight, and they will scratch, and they will claw through contact to make sure they get their touches.
Tyke Smith on the coverage.
2nd down, McCarthy to pass. And he's going to score a touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get some late points and the lead. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And they add one on to their 1st touchdown of the contest.
Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So the Buccaneer offense getting out there for their 2nd drive. Still in search of their 1st points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Godwin sent in motion right. 1st down. Here's Baker. And the Vikings will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
The Vikings and Justin Jefferson ready to go to work again offensively. And I'm pretty sure, Brock, they hadn't even all sat down on that sideline yet to rest. And now they're right back out there with a great chance to repeat their last touchdown.
And you will take that every day of the week and twice on Sundays. You don't mind at all. You got that defense right now reeling after the touchdown. And look at where they start with the football now.
We've set it downs for them from the 31.
Let's go.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Pass is caught, it's T.J. Hawkinson. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings grow their lead just before halftime. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Reichert on for the point after.
For the extra point.
The point after splits the upright. And the Vikings double their lead to 14. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. First down throw here, Mayfield. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. And send a receiver left. 2nd down, Mayfield to pass. They get to him behind the line, and he loses the Buccaneers made a heads-up play, got on top of that one for the recovery. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Intended target there was Mike Evans. And that brings up 4th and long. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. Signals for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 27. The Vikings with a football here late in the half. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, well, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
Escapes a defender. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
What a waste of time.
Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Play action, McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Completed over the middle. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. On the shotgun, McCarthy. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Back to the air, McCarthy. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Vikings, first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
And he spiked it just in time, so now we'd expect to see their kicker trot out for a try just before we reach halftime. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the left hash, a 40-yard look. Reichert connects there. They're able to add 3 to their advantage. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thank you, Scott. Great work there. We, on the other hand, didn't have a great first half. Here's hoping things get a little bit closer this time around as we get set for quarter number 3. The Hallis Trophy awaits one of these teams, partner. Just a half to go as we're off in the third quarter. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. Kevin O'Connell getting his Vikings offense after another drive. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. New set of downs for him from the 31. First and 10. It's McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome.
Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings make it a 24-point ball game. Set to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Tampa Bay are ready to head out to the field. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. Baker out of the pistol. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Running back sent in motion. First and 10. Here's Mayfield. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up second down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Oh, look at this. They give all the jet sweep. Well, that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I'm not seeing it great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. Throw here, 3rd down. The Vikings bring pressure, and they got it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The Buccaneers out and into punt formation. Riley Dixon, the one to kick it away. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. The Vikings and Justin Jefferson ready to go to work again offensively. They are in great shape here as we wind down this 3rd quarter. They've got a 3-score lead. Another that could put this just too far out of reach. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Has it downfield, working the left. The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
It's 2nd and inches at the Buck 16-yard line.
Again, McCarthy to throw. He brings it in. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Vikings 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Just a quarter left before one of these teams punches its ticket to the Super Bowl. It's Vikings football, and they know they are just 1 quarter away from advancing. Four downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Throwing again now, McCarthy. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings continue piling it on here in the 4th. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. Ooh, baby, Brock. This one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Reichert on for the point after.
For the extra point.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Vikings continue piling on to this lead. Set to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here come the Bucs on offense now. And with this loss already assured, they at least want to find some points and avoid being shut out. Mayfield on 1st and 10. Denzel Ward makes the play.
Intercepted. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
The Vikings and Justin Jefferson ready to go to work again offensively. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. New set of downs from the 37.
Let's go now. Go.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Cutting stride by Addison. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Oh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down. 2nd and 10, McCarthy. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Ridden Addison, the intended target. So they're left facing 3rd and long. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches.
And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings are running him out of the building. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. A 2nd touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separation to the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
Reichert on for the point after.
For the extra point.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings grow their lead yet again. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. And if we're being honest, Brock, this game already over. It was a while ago, but still something for this offense to play for. They can try to avoid that shutout.
Yeah, it's kind of like a game, like baseball, right? You're looking up at that scoreboard, and you know it's impossible, but find some momentum, something good to build on for next week.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Second down now, 7 to go. Pressure coming, Baker. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
Intended for Chris Godwin. Coverage by Byron Murphy.
To the air on 3rd and long. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be blocked down at the 42.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely. That'll be a touchback. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
2nd down carry for Jones. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings.
And the Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Stay at home. Stay at home.
1st and 10. Here's Jones. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down.
Right at the line of
Even
scrimmage.
with this lead, keeping the pedal
No gain
down.
on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Jones again on 2nd down. Has some daylight through the 40. And they're going to have this up at the 44 down. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. And here's the timeout with just 1 second left on the clock. So we're going to have 1 more play left in a game that's already decided. This will be the final play of the game.
32-yard line.
Now a give up the middle to Jones. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. So they are indeed kings in the north as the Vikings win it at home. They are your NFC champions, Brock. What a mix of emotions out there right now, right? Happiness to have made it, but also remembering this isn't the ultimate prize. There's a far more important game still to come.
Yeah, and I think maybe they think about that tomorrow. Kind of like these baseball teams do such a great job, Kate, of celebrating every series win.
Yeah.
You're going to celebrate this, and these guys are going to enjoy the heck out of it with their families and friends, and then they'll wake up tomorrow, and they'll remember there's still a lot of work ahead for the biggest trophy of all.